I'm Bronko, and this is the Card of the Day calendar for Sunday, June 12th. Did you know that today is National Peanut Butter Cookie Day? Sounds delicious. I'll also remind you that all the scores and highlights from Saturday's action in Major League Baseball can be found on the right side of your screen. And stick around later in the video, I've got a card buying story for you that I'll share. But first, let's hit some history. And on this date in 1979, the Detroit Tigers fire manager Les Moss. The skipper lasted just 53 games into his initial year on the job and guided the Tigers to a 27-26 record in that span. The reason for the move? Well, a man named George was available. Sparky Anderson was hired and would guide Detroit to 1,331 wins over 17 years and help the Tigers win the 1984 World Series. As for Moss, he never got a chance to manage again, but would be a pitching instructor and pitching coach for organizations including the Cubs, Astros, and Giants. Also on this day in 2004, Barry Bonds and Rafael Palmeiro make history. I'll give you a moment to make the obligatory joke that comes to mind. Okay, now that that's out of your system, Bonds hits career home run number 675, while Palmeiro belts numbers 536 and 537 during that game, but the Giants beat the Orioles 9-6 at Camden Yards. It's just the third time in Major League Baseball history that two current members of the 500 home run club hit long balls in the same game. Willie Mays was involved in the previous two when he and Ernie Banks homered in the same game in 1970, and in 1971 when he and Hank Aaron go yard in the same contest. Birthdays on this day. Ryan Klesko turns 51 today. The 1995 Atlanta Braves world champion batted .279 in his career and was an All-Star in 2001 with the San Diego Padres. Leave a comment on this video. Let me know if you thought he had a better big league career or this guy, Hideki Matsui, who turns 48 today. The two-time All-Star was a world champion with the 2009 New York Yankees and batted .282 with 175 career home runs. Also celebrating a birthday today, his 31st is Avi Garcia, now with the Miami Marlins. He's batting .228 with 3 homers and 14 RBIs in his first year there, as he continues his every other year being great trend. Now, before we get to the card of the day, I'm going to share a quick story. So yesterday I bought a card on eBay. Been looking to stock up on a couple rookie cards of Jose Ramirez, who I think has a chance to make the Hall of Fame. He's off to a great start this year, and he's got some numbers that lead me in the direction of thinking he's going to ultimately finish his career in Cooperstown. So I see a card that I like, and I thought, okay, I'll throw a bid of $12.01 on it. I don't know if they've changed eBay's bidding system or if I just forgot what I was doing, but I didn't put a decimal point, and it didn't give me the option to confirm my bid. It just took it. So I had a bid out there of $1,201. Fortunately, the bidding didn't quite get that high. I paid a little bit more than I would have liked. I think it's going to cost me about $30 by the time tax, shipping, and everything is included, but that could have turned out a lot worse for a card I kind of liked and wanted to pick up, but didn't quite like it $1,000 worth. So I'm okay with the way things turned out, I guess, in the end. Anyway, this is 1985 Topps month here on the channel as we're in June, and that means we're going to pick another card from that set, and we're going today with Cal Ripken Jr. Who doesn't like Cal Ripken Jr.? The Iron Man, obviously, most consecutive games played in the history of the game. A lot of fun to watch him play. I was able to watch him play in person several times throughout the course of his career and enjoyed all those opportunities. Anyway, this has been the Card of the Day calendar. I'm Bronko. Sports out.